Hi guys, in this video I will walk you through your new digital planner for iPhone. If you went through the complete download process that I explained in my previous video, then you can finally have and open this digital planner file on your device, on your iPhone in GoodNotes app. So when you open the planner, at the beginning of every planner is this calendar page. Short reminder, if you a new user for GoodNotes, make sure that this icon in the top right corner is clicked so it has this circle around it. It means that the hyperlinks are active and you will be able to jump around the planner. When you're ready to write in the planner, you just need to click it back on and your writing tools and other tools are ready here to be used. So let's click it back on. When on this calendar page in this iPhone planner or any of our other digital planners for iPads and tablets, etc., these small calendars on this calendar page and throughout our planners are clickable, so you can use them to navigate the planner. As you can see, especially in the case of these small phone planners, we simply did not use any monthly tabs, but you will be able to easily navigate through all of the pages in the planner because all of the variable data on our planner pages like written months, days and weeks, years, everything is clickable. So wherever you are on any page, you are able to click on any written day, week, month, year and go back to that page in the planner, as you will see shortly. So when we are here on this page, for example, let's first click here on the March weekly page. Double click on the page to fit it to screen. Since this is of course a smaller screen planner, you will usually just have to zoom in and out a bit if needed, but it's really easy. Just tap twice to fit it back, fit it to width of your screen. So here on the monthly page, you have a preview of the entire month and you have a lot of space for your work and personal to-do list. I will show you shortly how to use the text tool in GoodNotes to set up these lists. So once you set them up, you choose a font and you choose the distance between your lines, etc. And once you set it up, you can just copy and paste it for every other page in the planner, and you don't have to waste your time every time you make lists or notes. Just copy paste and keep the formatting. You will see that shortly. Now let's just go back to navigating this monthly page. So of course a monthly preview is fairly small. You can even flip your iPhone to horizontal, and this way you can see better. There is not much space to write something special, but you can write a word or put some sticker to remind you of something quickly or something like that. And the point with this monthly digital planner is, of course, that all of these days are clickable and they will take you to a daily page in the planner. So if you are to click here, we are on the daily page of the planner. To go back to month, you can click March written here or here. So any will take you back to the monthly page. The same way when you're on this monthly page, if you click on a year, you're back on this monthly calendar page. As I mentioned before, everything on the page is clickable. So let's go back to this monthly page. From this monthly page, you can also go to weekly pages. Just one note about the weekly pages. They are written along the right side near the edge of end of the screen. So specifically in GoodNotes, if you click next to the edge of the screen on the right or the left, it will automatically just swipe pages for you. So it could happen that when you click this close to the edge, instead of activating the link to go to the weekly page, you will just swipe once. To be more precise in navigation, instead of just lightly tapping near the edge, find this weekly number here and just press it a tad bit more, longer. Oh, pardon, like this. I mean, it's not perfect every time. It's easier just to zoom in and click this number and you are on the weekly page of the planner. So that is just a bit tricky, but because of this small format, there was no other way, where to put these weekly page links. Also, when you are on this calendar page, you can find the weekly links here also, and from there you can go directly to the weekly page. Of course, from the weekly page, just click on the month at the top, and sorry, I have cats, and you will be able to go back to the monthly page. So one more thing here that we'll go through a bit later when I will show you how to add the reminders are these small bell icons next to all of the dates, and they will enable you to add the reminder in your Google Reliable Calendar directly from this digital planner on your iPhone. So I will show that a bit later after I finish showing you how to navigate the planner. So from this weekly planner, let's go to, from this monthly planner, let's go to the weekly planner. Tap twice to fit it on your screen, and here is your weekly planner. You can just have, of course, your week at a glance. There is plenty of space to write something down and add some stickers, maybe to decorate. And when you click on the day here, you are on the daily page of the planner. This one is filled in, so I can show you this one. Sorry, every daily page has this small calendar widget that is also clickable, so you can easily, click and switch between the days within that month. You can go back to the weekly page from this small calendar page, and also let's see here, this one was full, and you can also go back to the monthly page or the yearly calendar page by clicking the year. So we're back here, and when you click on the day, we are back to the daily page. So as you can see, browsing around this planner is very efficient and fast. So using the calendar page, you can always just use the calendar page to navigate the planner if you prefer. Just click this year on any page of the planner and you'll always go back to that calendar page, or use any of the data on other pages to jump around. So it's very, very easy and intuitive. So let's just now go through the adding reminders feature of our digital planners. So this one is the version with links to Google Calendar. I will just walk you through shortly, and then I will show you the version with links to Apple Calendar. So in this digital planner, you will be able to add the links from the daily and monthly pages of the planner. So when we are on the daily page of the planner, all of the hours in the schedule are clickable, meaning here we have dentist appointment marked for 2 p.m. So it's Friday, March 3rd, 2023, and if we click this 2 p.m. Next to the dentist and say yes, we need to follow the link, the Google Calendar app automatically opens, set to Friday, March 3rd at 2 p.m. Of course, if you need to adjust this time a little, if it's maybe 2:30, 2:15, whatever, just click here and adjust it manually. And of course, here you can just, type in or copy from the scheduler and paste here the title of your event, and then click save. And here is your dentist appointment showed in your Google Calendar agenda, and you can go back to GoodNotes from this Google Calendar page in only one click. Just go in the top left corner and you will see here it says GoodNotes. Click there and you're back in your planner, and you can add another reminder if you want. The same way, if you are on the monthly page of the planner, and when I mentioned those bell icons next to dates, if you click on the bell icon and say yes, it opens the Google Calendar reminder settings page. In this case, because we do not have a specific time like in daily schedule, it will be already set as an all-day event, but you can, turn off this toggle and add a specific time if you like. Also, don't forget here to choose how would you like to be and when would you like to be reminded of the event. Would you like it to be through your email or notification on all of your devices, or whatever you prefer. We'll just discard this and let's go back to GoodNotes. Tap twice to zoom into screen. And finally, on every page of the planner, there are a few additional buttons that are also connected to your Google Calendar. So when you are on a monthly page of the planner and click this small calendar icon in top right corner here, follow the link, it will open a complete monthly view, complete monthly view of your Google Calendar. So you can see it at a glance and maybe compare with your monthly view in your planner. So that is very convenient. Click here to go back to GoodNotes. Also, another convenient link is next to it. When you click here, follow the link, it will show all of your upcoming events. So if you are in the month of March, from that point in time, all of the upcoming events, so our dentist that we made, and I have a recurring event that I have to water my plant every week, I will see it when I click on that button. So that's great, very convenient, especially because if you already have a bunch of tasks and recurring tasks that are already set up in your Google Calendar. Of course, this process, as you might have figured, it does not work the other way around. So we did not actually sync our digital planner with Google or Apple Calendar. That is simply not possible because digital planner templates are not apps, they're just PDF templates. But so we cannot it cannot work the other way around. It will not copy on its own what you already have in Google Calendar in your digital planner. That is simply not possible. But what is possible is for you to easily preview your digital planner, from your digital planner preview your Google or Apple Calendar and easily switch back to the planner. And you can easily add reminders directly by using this digital planner template. Of course, why do we use this digital planner template? You will see soon, of course, because you can import stickers, you can use any font, you can have any layout and style that you like. It's nicer and more versatile than just simple calendar app like Google or Apple Calendar app. But this way we use them together so you can plan on your iPhone planner or iPad planner and simply set up and get reminders from Google or Apple Calendar app on all of your devices. So that's very convenient. And finally, when we want to write something in the planner, it's very easy on the phone, easier than on iPad, because on iPad, of course, you can use the pencil, but if you don't have the pencil or you need to use the keyboard to type, etc., here you can just type and it's fine because you can find a bunch of apps in the App Store to install additional custom fonts and use them in GoodNotes. Those fonts can imitate handwriting and it can look really nice. Like here I have a font that I like to use. So when we activate the text tool here, then we click here to see all of the options for the text tool. So what font do we use, what's its size, how do we want to align it, what's its color, etc. So once we choose our font and we stop writing, so this is I like to use caps, all caps. So this is work to do list. So I think here I already set it up, but let's just adjust it a bit. So you can adjust, the size of the font. Let's make it a bit bigger or smaller, whatever you like. And then let's fix the space between the lines. So when we type the every next line, everything will be in its place, so close to the lines in the list, so something like this. And when you're happy with how your font looks like, this is it, we have a list. So once you set this up, you've set up your phone and the font and the font size and the spacing between the lines. Let's just go back to tools and choose the lasso tool. And with lasso tool, copy this text and let's go to our personal to-do list and let's paste this text. And then let's choose the text tool here. So this is our text. Everything is already set up. You don't have to do anything. Let's just, select this and let's type again. I use caps lock, so this is my personal list, whatever. You can here adjust the width of your text box. That's it. And when you want to mark some tasks, they're finished. So here you close the text tool and let's go to our highlighter tool and just tap here, to highlight your finished tasks. And that's it. It's really easy. Also, another great thing with this planner, I've designed it in a way that this text, the way it's formatted here, you will also be able to use the same format in the daily schedule and daily to-do list page. So just paste it and it's already, perfectly set up. Just use the text tool again. Select everything and make a new list. List. It's every row fits perfectly. For schedules, maybe you would like, just to place the text icon and just type wherever you need at the moment, or maybe you can do it like this. So here at 6 o'clock we get up. Then we have morning routine. And then we have breakfast. Here we skip a line where we do not want to write and we have work. Okay. What's the problem here? I use the text tool instead of copying this, so my text is not formatted properly. So I will have to adjust it manually. If I have copied and pasted this and used here, then everything would fit perfectly. But just let's go again through this process of setting up the width of the lines between the space between the lines. So when you're happy with it, it's like this. So we have to work, and then we have lunch, and then we work again, and then we're back home and have free time, like this. So we have our daily schedule. And what's nice is, to use maybe this highlighter tool and pick some colors. You can add as many colors as you like, and you can mark some here, just a tip. If you use only one finger to move around the page, it will always be activated by your finger, because this is not an iPad, this is an iPhone. So if you want to browse through pages or move around the page, you need to use two fingers, like this. We want to go to the next page. If we use one, we will use actually the tool. So let's go to highlighter tool, use two fingers, and mark again time when we work. Of course, I made a mistake again, so like this. When you just need to, set up the next day, all you have to do, it's easiest to just copy all of this text, go to the next day, paste, and just go through these lists and change what needs to be changed. So you don't have to waste time every time to set up what font, what size, etc., what color. You can easily, of course, change the color of the font if you like to highlight certain words, but you have a highlighter. But in this settings here, you can make it any color. So of course, GoodNotes app has many features. You will explore with time. I'm just showing you a few beginner tips. And finally, let's use some stickers. I've shown you already how to import the stickers. They will be in your sticker in stickers elements, and let's just choose any sticker and apply it to decorate your planner. So this was the walkthrough, the planner with Google Calendar, with links to Google Calendar. I will just shortly show you how this planner looks in another color. So with your purchase, you will get both pink and cream planner versions, and here is the cream version, and in this case it has Apple Calendar links. Of course, both colors come in both Apple and Calendar links version. So of course, navigation, everything is the same, completely the same, just the links work a bit differently. So if we are to click on this bell icon next to a date, we'll again need to follow this link. You will see here it takes a bit more time because it works using the iOS shortcuts. So shortcuts will open specific dates and times in your Apple Calendar. You set it up as you want, so name it, and if you want to repeat, how do you want to be alerted, you set it up, and once you set up your event, click add anything, let's say dentist, and add the event, and you will see calendar. I don't use it, but I'm just showing you. It will set up this dentist. Of course, here it's an all-day event because you use the monthly page to set it up. Let's just go back here. So in this case, it got us back into shortcuts. We just have to, this way, we just have to go back to our Apple, to our digital planner. The same way as with Google Calendar, you have these icons in the top right corner. Also, just to show you, it works the same way for specific day times. So we are on March 3rd, and at 10 a.m. we click to add the reminder. The shortcut is running, and it's opening the settings window for us for that specific date. It's March 3rd at 10 a.m. We'll just cancel this and here, click here to go back to GoodNotes. When you click this calendar icon in top right corner, if you are on daily page for March 3rd, when you click here and run the shortcut, it will open the daily page, the March 3rd in your Apple Calendar. Here you go back to shortcuts, so we have to go back this way to the planner. This is how it works for now. It takes a few seconds more than when you use the Google Calendar app. I personally prefer and use Google Calendar because I can get notifications on all of my devices that are on Windows and on Android and my iPhone and iPads. I have all kinds of devices. If you only use Apple devices, you probably only use Apple Calendar, but as you can see, you know, it takes a bit more time, and it was the only way that we could make it possible. At first, we only had the planners with links to Google Calendar, but of course we had requests for the Apple Calendar version, and for now this was the only way that we could make it work with the Apple Calendar, because it's something completely different than the Google Calendar. So this was the walkthrough of our digital planner in GoodNotes app on an iPhone. If you have any further questions, contact us on our website, or write in the comments below, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks guys, bye.